Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome back to another episode of God Concept. I'm your host, Mr. Pagan. How y'all doing out there? I want to get right into it, man. You know, you gotta motivate yourself past anybody's expectations of what you could do, of what you become, of what you could become, you know, you gotta motivate yourself past anybody's expectations of what you can become or what they believe about themselves. You know what I mean? Nowadays, what I'm seeing is there's a whole lot of Agent Smiths out here. There's a whole lot of motherfuckers that want to keep everybody stuck in the same mindset of just working for somebody else and just going out there and doing their everyday job for whatever company or organization they're working for. But life is way more deeper than that. Life could be way more fulfilling than that. Than just you waking up every day and going to this fucking job. You know what I mean? I understand that a lot of people make a lot of money to shut their fucking mouth and just stay in place and just stay in that slave mentality that we all born into. You know what I mean? They show you slavery movies to keep you trapped in that slave mindset, in that slave mindset, man. That's why they show you the 12 years of slavery. That's why they show you movies and shows all about how people was oppressed in America for a long time. But really it's all bullshit. Really it's all to build up a slavery mentality in the everyday people, in the modern people who's living today. They didn't have those type of movies back in the day when Black Wall Street was coming around. They didn't have those type of movies back in the day when people were building empires, when your grandfathers and grandmothers was building up whatever it is that they're going to do with their life, whatever, business that they was having, whether that was a mom and pop business, whether that was a dry cleaners, whether that was a trucking business, whatever it was, a refinery business. A lot of our people had a lot of great businesses, man, and it's like they built that up without the mental oppression, without the physical oppression of somebody, telling them what they can and can't be, you know what I mean, in their life. And it's like, you need the same thing. We all need the same thing, but it's not given to us on a daily, regular basis like we need it. You know what I mean? A lot of us don't give it to our children. We show our children us doing exactly the status quo. Getting up, working for somebody every day. And don't get me wrong. If you already started working, you know what I mean, and you accumulated a good life working for whatever company it is you're working for, continue to do that and grow on the side. But you got to understand that some people is through so many different obstacles and so much shit is thrown at their life that they can't go back to working a regular job, or they can't see themselves subservient to another, human being, or punching a clock when they know something more about life than you may know. You got to realize there's people with higher thinking. There's people with higher consciousness than you may have and you may possess. So you got to be careful when you're dealing with these people, because you might be telling somebody that's supposed to be great to just go get a fucking job and do this and that. And I'm not talking on me. I'm speaking on because I'm going to tell you why I'm saying this, right? Because I wanted to do a video about motivation and how you got to motivate yourself to your success, right? But I look on United Masters Reddit page, and it's this brother on there. He's saying, he broke, he homeless, he ain't got no job or nothing like that. And I sympathize with something like that, because I'm going through situations right now too, right? And this guy's on there, he make beats, and he out there, he looking for somebody to buy his beats and stuff like that. You know what I mean? He must be putting his beats on United Masters, and he's looking to, promote himself through United Masters Reddit page, so that way he can get more people buying his beats, so he can get into production and get some cash flow for himself, so he can get out of his situation. You got artists on United Masters website, on United Masters Reddit page, telling this man, go get a job, brokey. I'm gonna go steal your beats, and then laughing at him and shit like that. And I come on United Masters and I'm defending this guy. Like, whoa. I offered him, I told him I could take a beat and I could try to make a hit for me and you. You know what I mean? I could try to make something that's gonna vibe with everybody for me and you. You know what I mean? Something that we could share, and it'll be a song that you could promote and I could promote, and we could just continue to do that. You know what I mean? I told him I ain't got no money to offer right now. I don't got it like that. You know what I mean? It's hard to support myself some fucking times. You know what I mean? And it's like, I empathize with the brother. I sympathize with the brother because it's like, you should not be feeding that to somebody. You don't know what they going through in their life. You know what I mean? Like, even just to had a wherewithal to come on United Masters. You know what I mean? If you're on United Masters Reddit page, I take it that you're a part of United Masters. Either you're an artist, you make beats somehow. Either way, you're an artist, or you're there. You work there or something when you used to be there, and now you just pop through, or you still get the threads, and you still hating on motherfuckers that's trying to do it their way and shit like that, right? So you come on there and you talk shit because you couldn't make it. So now you want to talk shit to other people trying to make it because you don't want to see nobody else make it. The whole thing is, man, we gotta stop doing this to each other. It's people out here with this slavery fucking mindset. You know what I mean? And it's so set in their ways that they don't understand that they become so bitter and so negative towards people trying to follow their dreams. And that's the Agent Smith syndrome right there. You effectively acquired the Agent Smith syndrome. If you ever watch The Matrix, you know who Agent Smith is. He that person that just jumped from body to body and encourage people to go against the ones that's fighting against the system. Listen, you can't be that right now. Like right now in this day and age, we don't got no time for no Agent Smiths. Seriously, you gotta put them people down. You gotta make sure they know what the fuck they doing, so that way they can elevate their thoughts and their consciousness and not allow the negativity of that Agent Smith syndrome to jump into them. Because that's all it is. It's merely about you controlling what you thought, your thoughts, your feelings, and your consciousness, right? And if you control your thoughts, your feelings, and your consciousness, then you won't allow an Agent Smith entity to enter your body to spew out negativity against your own fucking people. That's what we do all the time. Even with the gatekeepers out here who got shit going, who could really put a lot of people in their rightful place and position, right? But they got that Agent Smith syndrome in them so much that they won't allow people that they know was supposed to do certain things with their life to do that with their life. They'll instead try to have you come somewhere and do something other than what they know that your talent is called for you to do. They'll sit up there and spin your wheels for the status quo and the system that be, because they want to stay ahead. Because if they help you, if they help people get free, then they no longer have that security of the freedom that they have. They lie, they cheat, they steal about who they are. They lie, they steal, they cheat about what they could do for you, when really they don't want to do shit for you, but keep you stagnant, right? I deal with this shit all the time. It's a sickening thing. It's very disheartening. You know what I mean? You gotta motivate yourself you gotta motivate yourself to supersede even your own ideas, dreams, and aspirations at times. Because ain't nobody else gonna do it for you. And I hate to be like one coming up here like I'm beating a dead horse that I talk about the same shit. But I done went through so much shit in my life with Agent Smiths all around me, with people indoctrinated by that Agent Smith syndrome all around me at all times. You know what I mean? That motivation need to come from what you create, man. You know what I mean? If you can't find the motivation outwardly from other people encouraging you to do what it is that you want to do with your life, you got to encourage yourself. You got to look for that. You got to motivate yourself from the inside out, man. You got to motivate yourself with the works that you do. You know what I mean? You got to motivate yourself with your own music, your own beats if that's what you're doing, your own books, your own podcast, your own game stream, whatever makes you happy in life, that's what you should do. Ain't no mistakes out here. You just got to be motivated to do what you want to do. Otherwise, you're going to be somebody's slaves. You're going to be somebody's puppet for the rest of your fucking life. And that's all they want. Sometimes you got to say no to opportunities that come through. Some opportunities not good for you. Just because you're going to make a little bit of money. You might make a couple dollars, and you might need a couple dollars at the time. And the opportunity might come through. If you know that opportunity is playing you out of your position, or like slighting you in some type of way, you can't take that. And you already know when something feels like slight, because it feels like slight. It's slight because it feels like slight. The person might be offering you an opportunity to make a little couple dollars, but if it feels like slight, the nigga is slight. They might not look at it as slight. They might, oh no, well, I was trying to help out, because I know you and you need this, and right now you're going through something, But if they really wanted to help you out, they would really help you the fuck out and not slight you with little bitty its and bits and pieces of a fucking opportunity to do what? To not do something that you want to do with your life. The opportunity that they have is so you can make a couple dollars, make you their slave for a little while, so you could come and help them with whatever the fuck they got going on. Plain and simple. Plain and fucking simple. That's what it is. That's what it is. And that's what a lot of us is going through nowadays. You know what I mean? They'll put you through the rat race. And I mean, the system of slavery, right, is built up from the inside out now. Because they embed that shit in you. They indoctrinate you with that shit. Just like they got people who's tired of being slaves. And then they'll activate the Agent Smiths against you. They'll turn your kids against you. They'll turn your family against you. They'll turn your friends against you, your community. And of course, they'll turn the law system against you, the government. Because the law, the overseers, the officers, overseers, they're there for that. They're there to keep you enslaved. Child support, there to keep you enslaved. Because the moment that you realize that the system is basically doing some extortion shit, some racket type of shit on your life. Like listen, anytime you got a system that's dictating to you how you supposed to live and the way you supposed to live, what your kids are supposed to be taught, what food they sell in your supermarket, you think you in control of what you eat and what you digest, but you really not. If the government is in control of what goes in your supermarkets, right? How are you really in control of any nutrients that your body is taking in? You're really not. You could buy something that you think is healthy, but it's still got the same negative effects as meat or whatever you don't want to eat. It'll still have the same negative effects on you as the things that you're trying to stay away from. You're trying to stay healthy, and they making you more unhealthy than you were. That's why a lot of people go to other neighborhoods outside of theirs where they know they sell the good shit. What you talking about, Mark? I'm talking about when you go to the produce section and you find fucked up produce in your neighborhood, but you go to the white neighborhood and they got good produce, fresh produce. Produce is plentiful. It's not all scattered about and tattered and torn and beat the fuck up and all that. You know what I mean? The meat section look different. The seafood look different. Everything is different because they're in a different tax bracket when you come from one part of your city and go to another part of your city. That's what it is. Everybody, they got a game that they play. It's a vicious fucking shell game. Every city plays it with people. Not only the cities, the country play this shit too sometimes. Just gotta elevate and grow, man. Us as a people gotta elevate and grow. Cause we help them keep us in a slavery state of mind, man. We help the same people that's trying to oppress us. And we just go for it. You know what I mean? We go for it like it's everyday life, like it's commonplace. Like it's commonplace, man. And it's not cool. It's not cool. I see that. I notice the dichotomy we live in. The dichotomy we lived in, are currently living in. Socially, economically, financially, you know what I mean? Our own finances and things like that. the society we live in is just a big ass dichotomy, man. It's a big ass shell game. It's a Ponzi scheme. It's all about getting in your pockets. I'm gonna give you this. Ben Carson, right? Billy Carson. I'm sorry, I got his name wrong. I'm thinking about a different brother. Billy Carson, right? I watched one of his posts on somebody put it on Facebook, and he was saying how if 30 million people at one moment decided that they're not going to work for the system no more, that they're not going to go to their job, that they're going to go withdraw their money out the bank, and everybody wouldn't get paid. The bank wouldn't even be able to pay everybody because the banks only got 15% of the money that they need to operate on hand. So the money that you putting in the bank that you deposited ain't even there. So if everybody showed up at one time, guess what? Somebody coming up short. It would crush the economy that's going on now. It would cease the game of slavery that they got held over us. The only way this game continues is because we allow it to continue. Because everybody's worried about the rat race. Everybody's worried about the cars. Everybody's worried about the houses and the bills and this and that. And I got this hang up and I got to do this and I got to do that. They enslave you with all that shit. Your phone bill, another slavery device. Your game systems. Yeah, we can use it to make money, but if you're not using it to make money, it's another slavery device. Anything that you're using, if you're not using it to ultimately monetize and make money with it, it's a cash pit. Your home, the bitches you fucking, the shit you like to do, your clothes, your jewelry, your cars, all of that shit is just a slave. It's just a money pit. It's a slavery junk. Because at the end of the day, if your house burnt up or your car got stolen or something like that, and insurance didn't pay for it, who would be stuck with the bill? And out of their property. Think about that. You would be out of your property and insurance didn't take care of you right. You would be assed out. You can't get that money back that you spent for that car, that crib, or whatever. In fact, if you can't keep up the bills on that car, that crib for any amount of time, the taxes alone, even if you paid your house completely off, you can have it paid completely off, right? You can have your car paid completely off. But if you can't pay for something, right? Them tax people, they come in and fucking take it. That's why Donald Trump is trying to do away with all this tax and shit. That's why you got a lot of people trying to build up a system where every American is granted $200,000 a year. You know what I mean? I heard him talking about that too. It's like, we want a system where people could be more creative out here. People shouldn't have to work and do mundane things for the rest of their fucking life to appease a system that don't appease them. The justice system don't appease you. You working at a job that don't appease you. And then when you done working the job, they'll tell you that they don't do pensions no more. They do 401ks. So they stealing money off you in the front end and in the back end. You done gave your life essence up. You done gave your time, your energy, your effort up to this place. And then at the end of all that, after them fucking you for so long on your paycheck, now they want to fuck you on your pension and downgrade it to a 401k. Or fuck over you on your 401k and tell you that your 401k was invested wrong and it's coming up short on the investment. So your 401k is way less than whatever the fuck you thought it was. And now you got to go back to work after retirement. And people don't even think about that shit. That's because it's not on your mind until you actually in that situation. Once you the one behind the fucking gun and you in that situation, you shoot, damn, I wasted my whole fucking life working for these schmuck-ass companies who's doing me dirty and dicking me off, right in my face, and I'm not realizing it when I could have been doing this with my life. Or I had dreams of doing this with my life, and I put that on hold. Matter of fact, I didn't put it on hold. I just didn't do it at all because I wasted my whole fucking life doing this with these fucking dickheads. That's what people don't think about. You know what I mean? It's like, everybody wants something that's ready-made. Everybody just want that hamburger helper, that fast food type of lifestyle. But nothing about a lifestyle is fast food. Nothing about this shit is just given to you. If you want a certain lifestyle, you got to work for it. You know, that's why they got certain websites called Earn Your Leisure and shit like this. It's things that you got to work and that you got to grow at and that you got to do to accumulate a following or accumulate monetization or whatever it is. So that way you can have the life you want, but you got to work at it. But instead of working at the life you want, you'll rather just go get something that's hot and ready now, like a little Caesar's pizza, right? You'll rather just go get a job at Little Caesars or McDonald's or the Walmart or something like that, because that's something that's there and that you can count on. You scared to take the unbeaten path. What happened to the trailblazers? Anybody who amassed and accumulated anything of value, anything of wealth, anything of substance, always been a trailblazer. Always blaze their own path. Always blaze their own trail to that greatness and those achievements that they get into. When you see those people get into the bags, either they fuck their way there, either they killed their way there, they did some sacrificial shit, or they worked their ass off. You know what I'm saying? You got people that's getting recognized just for the work they do, man, that's working their ass off. But people always want to do it the sleazy way. That's the thing about it. You know what I mean? The niggas that go see Diddy and go party with Diddy, and I don't see nothing wrong partying with Diddy, right? It's the part when you have homosexual sex with Diddy, something that's not of God. If you doing gay sex with Diddy, then yeah, you wrong. At that point, you selling your soul because you allowed this man to stick his dick in you. So you could get a couple $1 million or you could get a record deal or whatever. And at the end of the day, that shit might be taken away. So what you really get? But some homo shit on your jacket for God to judge you on later on Judgment Day. Think about that shit. Even when you go out there and take a life, when you doing sacrifices, or you'll shit on a motherfucker. Like, it's way more ways of it's different types of sacrificing, right? You could sacrifice a motherfucker by blackballing somebody who you know got greatness in them, right? When you do that, you're gonna be judged on Judgment Day, because that's a form of sacrifice. When you do a blood sacrifice, like kill somebody or have somebody kill themselves or do all types of shit like that, you got to pay for that on Judgment Day. You might be living comfortable here because you perform certain rituals and you blood sacrifice people and sacrifice people integrity and all that type of shit, or didn't let certain people get past or get to where they were supposed to be in life. But you got to answer to the creator for that, because all of us are attached to that ultimate creator who's up there above this, right? And when we get there, you will be judged for that. You know what I mean? People say that, you know, I believe that we can make as many mistakes here as we want. You can make all the mistakes you want. All is forgiven, right? As long as you don't do anything that's against those commandments, those laws, statutes, and commandments set by the Creator, the Most High. Once you go against that, once you start impeding on other people's progress, once you start the infidelity shit, once you start killing people for no reason, once you start homosexual shit that you're not supposed to do, you know what I mean? Because a man is supposed to be with a woman. Actually, you got a soulmate. There's a woman out there for you. And women, there's a man out there for you. That your souls is like this. Your souls are intertwined. Will you ever get with them? Nobody knows. And that's another thing that I do believe that they do. I do believe that the government and the system, whatever demonic entities play in these organizations and shit like that, i.e. the Masons and the Eastern Stars, they know who your soulmate is. They know what two people are supposed to be paired together. They know what two souls match. And they'll keep those two souls apart because they know that those two souls could create something great. It's a lot of shit that go on out here, man. And you just got to be aware of it. And you got to be steadfast and strong. Because before you get there, it's going to be so much that you got to deal with. You got to deal with so many haters. You got to deal with so many doubters. You got to deal with so much... you got to deal with so much scrutiny, period. You know what I mean? People that you can't appease nobody. Everybody's not going to like the work that you do because it might fly in the face of whatever they believe, but you still got to do it. You got to be motivated through your music to do your music. You know what I mean? When you get ready, like I learned that from a motherfucker that I don't even like. And I done learned it from other people, so I know it's true. Right? And I don't like them not because of me. It's because they character and who they are. You know, that's why I don't like them. But I learned it from a motherfucker that you know is a shitty person. That when you got to do your music, you got to listen to you. You got to get in tune with you. I mean, it's good to be inspired by other people's creations, but you also got to be inspired from what you create and how you're going to try to make it better and change this and change that, or duplicate this and duplicate that. Not from nobody else shit though, because that's biting. And that's what motherfuckers do. Motherfuckers be biting off of other people's styles and what they put out there and things like that because they got a good response. Or they label probably heard it and they label said, hey, do this on your song. So that way your song will get that same traction like this guy's song. This guy might not be a nobody, but you are. And when you do it, it'll make you go through the roof and shit like that. Because it's certain, you know, it's different cadences and styles that you could use that appeal with people at certain times. And they like to do that type of shit. You know what I mean? And that's, look, you know, you just got to get it, man. You can't kowtow to the system. You know what I mean? You're going to go through a lot of things. People in general is going to put you through a lot of things. And in my case, the system put me through a lot of things. I can't get justice for things that everybody know damn well I should get justice for. You know what I mean? So it's like, when I notice the things that I notice, it's like that just made me want to keep going hard and pursuing my entrepreneurship. What I know is right, what I feel is right in my heart was right for me. You know what I mean? Me taking this route is teaching my kids to always rely on themselves, no matter what the cost. You know what I mean? You got to basically be your own boss, because at the end of the day, you are your own boss. None of these motherfuckers that got opinions or hang-ups about who you are sleep with you at night. None of these people come and tuck you in and make sure you all right. You know what I mean? None of these people do that for you. You know what I mean? Sometimes the one that is laying down with you or trying to help you out, this and that, sometimes they're not even doing that for you. You know what I mean? We got people appointed to us for whatever reasons. And I believe that some people is appointed to us to be angels and some people is appointed to us to be demons. You just got to decipher the demons from the angels. You got to realize when a person is not helping you and they hindering you. Because a lot of people will pretend that they helping you. They'll come under the guise of help and assistance and love and nourishment and caring. But they really not there for that. They really there to just, you know, what do they call that? I forgot what they call it. Pacify you, not pacify you, but it's like they help ain't help, basically. I can't think of the word right now. But it's, you know, it's a lot of that shit going on. Where I'm at with this, let me see what time. Okay. All right. My bad. I just had to go on that rant real quick, man. You know, even with United Masters, like, you know, I got on United Masters because I was going through so much, right? And I was trying to get my music out there. And that was the first distributor that I was actually on. And with United Masters, it's like I put out great projects, man, and they kept hitting me with artificial streaming claims. And I'm like, how the fuck? I can't even afford to do artificial streaming. Like, that's not a luxury of mine. You got a lot of people who pay for streams and have streaming parties and doing this and doing that. I can't afford to do no shit like that. But yet and still, when I get a song that's really shooting up, they would clip my shit. They would come and clip my shit off. And I'm like, yo, like, y'all can't keep clipping my shit off like that. So I started looking at other distributors and taking my music elsewhere and things like that. And there's still no slight to United Masters because I still appreciate them. You know what I mean? I make a couple bucks with United Masters, and it's, you know, I appreciate anything that and anytime I create something and I see me, you know, getting any type of monetary value from it, and it's helping me out in my life with a couple dollars in my pocket or whatever it is, I appreciate it. But at the same time, you're not supposed to treat artists like that. You know what I mean? Especially if I'm proving that I'm getting my streams from my own promotions and I'm making music videos, and I'm really out here, like, I stream my own shit. Of course, I listen to my own shit, but you can't call that artificial when I look at my analytics and my algorithm and I see all over the world my music is streaming. How is that artificial? When I get streams all over the world, I get streams in places that I never even been in my fucking life, places that I dream of one day going. And they call that artificial? You know what I mean? If you seeing a number of plays in the city that I'm in, and then you seeing a number of plays in New York and these different various places, it's like, you can't call that artificial. Artificial streams wouldn't pop up on the map. They would be like ghost streams. Like these streams just appeared out of thin air. That would be like me tweaking the algorithm or fucking with the system somehow to boost my streams up. And that never happened. And I proved that never happened several times, and they still fuck with my streams. It was so bad to the point where United Masters won't let me release any music right now. That's why I'm going to other distributors. That's why I'm taking... Look, I can't... Look, business is business. I love United Masters because, you know, black owned. It's owned by Steve... Fuck, I can't think right now, but y'all know what I'm talking about. It's owned by him. It's a brother, and I'm thinking his business is good business and shit like that, and it is. I like they lay out the website and all the tools and all the things that they got at an artist's disposal. I love all of that, but it's like once you start attacking me, whoever's behind the scenes of United Masters start attacking somebody. You know what I mean? How they doing? They streaming and this and that, and just giving me complaints about this and that. It's like, yo, come on, dude. At that point, you can't even focus on your fucking music. You can't even focus on making a good song because you got to email constantly back and forth to the label, this and that, and it's too fucking much. It's a headache. So then you got to find other distributors, and that fucks with your projects, and that prolong what you trying to get going. Because now you in an email battle with a company that you paid to be with. I'm independent. I paid you to release my music, but you're not going to let me release my music? So it's kind of like you stealing from me. I know you getting paid for my music. Otherwise, you wouldn't be sending me any money for my music, right? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I don't understand. You know what I mean? I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get that the business model, you know, for a lot of these companies and shit. All I can see is they want to keep people where they at, man. They want to keep you stuck in that stagnant fucking place of constantly having to work for somebody else. It's already work. Trying to work for yourself. That's work right there. That's an internship right there. That's an internship to your entrepreneurship. When you working for yourself and you going through them tough times where you don't got no money and you broke and you got moments where you're without. You working towards the success so you can have wealth, so you could amass something that your family could appreciate and that you could appreciate and that appreciate value over time. Something that you could show the world, get your message out there. That's what you're working towards. When you're a starving artist in any type of capacity, you're working towards your entrepreneurship. You're basically interning towards your entrepreneurship. That's what an intern do. An intern comes somewhere and they don't get paid nothing for running errands, for doing this, for doing that, because they're interning. They're trying to learn the business that they want to get into, right? So as an entrepreneur, that's what you do for yourself. When you're trying to get anything off the ground, you're interning for your fucking self. You're interning for that entrepreneurship that you're heading into. And once you get it right, once everything's in line, that's a magical fucking place. Because at that point, you can start recouping everything that you have lost. Everything that you have lost, you'll recoup it back. But you got to stay motivated. You got to stay on that grind. You got to stay hustling, man. You gotta have these type of conversations with yourself. I'm not sitting up here with a crowd of motherfuckers on the other side of this camera. It's me, talking to y'all. talking to me, trying to help y'all at the same fucking time. That's what it's about. Each one teach one. If I'm having a hard time, you might not be having a hard time, but you can help me out just by giving me a listen, just by giving me a like, just by giving me a follow, a subscribe, a good comment, any fucking thing. Because I'm putting my work in. Whether you give me the like, follow, subscribe, whether you give me the comment or not, I'm still going to put this fucking work in. Because this is what I'm working at. It's my movement. It's what I'm, you know what I mean? This is like the Black Panther Party back in the day. I got a Black Panther on my fucking shirt right now. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, it's about freedom. We all want to be free. We all want to be let go of any chains and shackles, any mental chains and shackles, any spiritual chains and shackles, any physical chains and shackles that's holding us back. That's what it's about. And people don't grasp that shit. People don't understand or underdig what's really going on here in America, man. I don't give a fuck if you happy with your life. If you working for somebody, you're a fucking slave. You might be a well-paid slave. You might be a slave that's, that got it going for them, but you still are a slave. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have no type of, even if you got a bank account, even if you got a nice savings account or whatever, right? Once you lose whatever it is that's holding you secure in your life, that's going to start to dwindle as well. The trips are going to cut down. You're not going to be living life according to the way you used to live life. Once a motherfucker fire you or you find yourself without that job, your life is going to take a drastic change. All funds is going to start getting depleted and everything. It's inevitable because you still got bills. Then after a while, you'll start trying to get rid of those bills. What does that mean? That means you're getting rid of certain amenities that you built up for yourself. You might have was on T-Mobile before. Now you got Boost Mobile. You done switched to Metro because you can't afford that high-ass T-Mobile bill no more. You don't got the big boy truck no more. Now you got the little Pinto Bean. You got the little Hyundai John because you had to downgrade. Because that big boy truck costs big boy insurance. It take big boy gas. It costs big boy fucking money. Right? Anytime that you take a hit, anytime that you're working for somebody where they could basically say, you know what, we don't need your services no more. It's been great having you, you know what I mean, for 10, 15 years, whatever the case may be. We don't need your services no more. You're fired for this or that. It might not even be job related. You might get fired because you got a DUI stop. Something may have happened in your fucking life. And you get fired from your job because somebody else did some fuck shit to your life. And now you don't got your car. You don't got your house. Your savings account is starting to go down. You're losing all types of amenities, your cell phones, this and that. You can't go shopping the way you used to. You know what I mean? You had plans on buying them new sneakers and shit like that. You had plans on going on Vegas and going on vacations and shit like that. Now you can't. Because your life was controlled by that fucking paycheck. Your life was controlled by another person, by a corporation, by an entity constantly paying you this fucking paycheck. And it's all well and good. Don't get it wrong. It's all well and good when it's going right. When you in there and you making the right connections and, hopefully you never lose your job. You know what I mean? Hopefully. But the whole thing is one day it could happen. One day it could happen. Just like it happened to me. Shit happens in life. And then you have to do a lateral move. You got to figure something else out. To me, the best thing that I figured out is that you have talents, you have abilities, God-given, creator-given. You know what I mean? That creator that created all, that created the universe, that created you, that gave you this soul to animate this body and to think these thoughts. You have a piece of that same creator within you. And that same creator that's within you, that piece of that creator that's within you, dictates what you could do, what you're capable of. And you know as well as I know that the creator is capable of all things. So are you. You just got to wake up and use it. You got to wake up and use it before you lose it, man. For real, man. You got to wake up and use it before you lose it, man. Because you got all this talent, all these abilities. Like my daughter, man, she's a beautiful girl, right? She sings her ass off. And the other day she told me that she don't want to be a singer no more. She don't want to sing. I'm like, damn. Like, I'm trying to motivate her to sing and shit like that because, you know, I know that she got it in her to sing or dance or whatever it is she want to do, to be an artist. You know, it runs in our bloodline. Ralphie Pagan made some of the songs that Smokey Robinson sang back in the day. You know what I mean? We got music and books and literature and all types of knowledge and talents in our bloodline. You know, Maya Pagan, she's a hell of an artist. She does a lot of art all over the place. And it's numerous, way more Pagans that's great out there. You know what I mean? And it's like, we have the same great. Anytime I started putting out books and things like that, and I'm searching for my books on Amazon, Kindle, and other places, and I see a lot of Mark Pagan authors, man. And that just tells me that I'm heading in the right direction. I'm on the right path. Anytime I could clearly and visibly see that there's a bunch of people out there with my namesake that's authors and publishers, writing literature and books and novels and all types of things, man, about spirituality, about this, about that. They cover the whole gamut of anything you want to read, literally, like literature-wise. It's like, it shows me I'm not doing something wrong by writing books and becoming a publisher and an author. Anytime I could look back and see people like Ralphie Pagan, who created so many hit songs for people like Smokey Robinson and all type of groups that played back then. But you wouldn't know it because the version that you know, the ooh, baby, baby, and I've been trying so long for you to come my way, and all that, that was originally Ralphie Pagan. Smokey Robinson didn't come up with that shit. I mean, I ain't taking nothing away from Smokey Robinson because he's a great man. He's a great singer with the light eyes and all that shit. He's a great singer. But there was a Cuban named Ralphie Pagan who came from Cuba and went to Miami. He was the one that originally came up with that sound. And they stole that sound and gave it to numerous people. Just like they did with a bunch of fucking songs. Just like one day they might try to do with my fucking songs. Just like they'll come up with movies, but they'll never put the original people in the movies and TV shows. Why? When the motherfuckers are still around. Right? Concrete Cowboys. That was about a part of my family. About Goo Boy and LB and John and all of them and his brother John. It's like, yo, listen. They came out with that movie and put a bunch of people in that movie, but they didn't put none of the family in the movie. They didn't put none of the family members in that Concrete Cowboys joint that was on Netflix. Just like all this shit that I'm going through now. I know somebody gonna come up with a movie about this shit. Somebody gonna come up with a movie or something about this shit. I need parts. Ain't nobody gonna sell the rights to my life story and what I've been going through without giving me parts. You know what I mean? And that's the way it is. America is the biggest thieves of your energy and time. And then after it's all said and done, when they look back and hearken on who you were and the life you lived, they'll say, we could write a movie out of this. By golly, we will. And they'll never try to give your family or anybody you love, any of your loved ones or you yourself, any type of reparations or any type of, kickback from what they make off of your life and your own story. Because everything is watched. Everything is watched. They see everything. They know what's going on in your households. They know what's going on with you when you get out of the household. They know what you're thinking about. They know who you're calling, who you text, all of that shit. So they got it all at their disposal. They just got to wait for the right time to release it. But yeah, that's my time. Let me see. Let me check something. Yeah, that's my time. Listen, man. Stay motivated. Stay motivated. so you can supersede your idea of what you could become in life, man. Stay motivated, not just for you, to show your kids and, prove it to yourself that you always had that greatness in you, that you always had that creator in you, man. You know what I mean? Enjoy some of my music. I'm going to be enjoying it, Enjoy my books. They on Amazon Kindle right now. I'm going to start a new sale soon on the books. Hopefully some of y'all go out and grab the books. You know what I mean? Enjoy this podcast. I'll be bringing you more great podcasts where I'm speaking from the heart, man. I'm going to always try to do better at whatever I'm doing. I know I can do a lot better at my podcast, and that's what I'm doing right now. I want to speak more fluently and more clearly and concise about the things that my views and my point of view, and, that's about it, man. I'll be posting some game streams later. I'll be posting this later as well, Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. It's Mr. Pagan. I want to leave you. Hold on, let me see. Yeah. I'm going to take you out with my song right here. Are you really free? Yeah. Solta o beat machuca. Are you really free? Are you really free? Provided sometimes freedom really comes when you open your mind. Give your freedom up for the nickels and dimes, and give your freedom up for the things that shine. Give my freedom up for the things that's mine. Give my soul up if you touch one of mine. Everything that's free is made by design. Staying positive, remember to stay humble and grind. Been God Concept, Mr. Pagan, over and out. Peace.